In this video, we will learn on how to find cumulative distribution function of continuous random variable. After that, from there, we can find the median and mode. Okay, so this is the relationship between probability density function and cumulative distribution function of continuous random variable. So if we have probability or our notation is small f, we want to convert it into cumulative function. Our notation is capital F. The process would be integrate of our probability, but our upper limit is always x. Why? Because actually we want to define the function. So in order to obtain cumulative function, our upper limit must be x. And if the process is the other way around from cumulative, we want to convert it into probability, we have to perform differentiation process. But in this video, we will only focus for the first part, from probability into cumulative. Okay. So this is what I said before. In order to find the cumulative function, we have to integrate the probability and make sure our upper limit is x. Okay. And then if we have the cumulative function, we may find the median. How to do so? Cumulative of function must be equal to 0.5, half of our region. So bila kita dapat half region, kita akan dapat mana satu value median sebenarnya. Nanti kita jawab soalan untuk lagi clear. Okay. So let's start. Example 21, we have a x as continuous random variable with probability density function of 1 over 8x from 0 up to 4. From here, we have to find cumulative distribution function, sketch the graph and find the probability. Okay. So, in order to find cumulative function, we have few main steps, critical step, quite long but actually simple that we have to show. So, step number 1, construct a number line. Okay, why we have to do this? We just have to check how many interval we want to integrate. So I just write back our function just now. It's from 0 up to 4. Our function is x over 8. But here I change it into another variable. I use t over 8. Kenapa saya tukar variable t? Nanti kat bawah baru saya explain. Okay. Means 0 otherwise. So for the first part, from negative infinity up to 0, function akan jadi 0. From 4 up to positive infinity, function just still 0. So here, clearly there, you can see we would have 3 different region. Okay. So, and these 3 different region, kita kena tunjuk satu-satu. Okay. Now, kita dah boleh proceed kepada step number 2, which find the cumulative. Okay, so for find the cumulative, we have to begin with the first region first. And based on our number line, that is actually from negative infinity up to 0. Okay, so for our final answer, we won't provide it in interval form. Kita tak akan tulis jawapan dalam bentuk interval macam ni. Kita akan tulis jawapan dalam bentuk inequality. So, saya tukar awal-awal lah. So, if we have negative infinity up to 0, that is actually x less than 0. Ini kita nak pakai sekejap lagi untuk tulis jawapan akhir. So, our cumulative function must be equal to integrate your limit. So, negative infinity by, right, patutnya up till 0. That's the upper limit kan. Tapi kita kena tukar sebagai x. Kenapa? Kita nak cari function. Nanti kita akan tunjuk kenapa benda ni perlu berubah lah. Sekejap lagi awak nampak dalam jalan kerja. And our function is 0. Okay, sebab kita integrate 0, we get 0, tak ada apa-apa. Settled. So, sebab kita dah integrate sampai 0, and remember, cumulative mesti hasil tambah probability. So, up till this part, saya dah kena tengok berapa probability yang kita dapat. That's why saya kena cari F0. Tapi sebab function kita 0, tak dapat apa-apa, kita tak ada apa-apa probability lah lagi, kita still ada 0 je. Okay, settle with the first region. Now saya pergi kepada second region based on number line tu, it's from close 0 up to 4. Apa yang ada dalam soalan? So bentuk inequality kita from 0 up till 4. Ada included kat situ. And for our cumulative, it's probability before 0, kan jawapan sebelum ni saya ambil 0 plus with, now start with the second region. From 0 by right up till 4. Betul? Kalau saya highlight ni, from 0 up till 4. But because we want to find function, kita kena letak x. Kita tak letak 4 kat situ. And our function is t over 8 dx. Okay. And then awak boleh integrate macam biasa terus. So integrate t over 8, we get 1 over 8 t squared over 2. From 0 up to x, simplify this up, it's actually x squared over 16. Okay. Kalau tengok kat situ, kita dah dapat jawapan function x squared over 16. Okay, so now baru saya nak explain. Kenapa tadi awal-awal kita cakap function saya tukar huruf T. Kenapa upper limit mesti X tak boleh guna upper limit nombor kita 4. Okay, saya tarik ke tepi untuk explanation. Okay, first kita pergi dulu kenapa upper limit kena letak X. Okay, kalau kita gunakan upper limit guna constant yang sebenar, just now kita ada 0 over 4, 0 up to 4, T squared over 8 dx. Okay. Integrate tadi kita dah tahu dah, kita akan dapat t squared over 16. 0 up to 4. Okay. Substitute limit kita akan dapat 4 squared over 16 minus 0 and our answer kita terus dapat 1. Kita dapat constant kat sini. Kita dapat probability. Kita tak dapat probability density function. Itu masalah dia. Bila kita calculate pakai limit yang sebenar, kita akan dapat value of the probability instead of the function. Tapi soalan nak kena cari function. Sebab tu tak boleh upper limit ni, saya highlight colour kuning, upper limit kita tak boleh letak the real limit. Tak boleh letak constant kat situ, mesti tukar sebagai x. Okay, baru tadi kita dapat jawapan x squared over 16 instead of 1. Okay. Itu reason kenapa upper limit kena tukar. Next saya nak explain pula kenapa saya tukar pergi variable t. Okay, saya tukar color. So, our function is 0 up to 4. Okay, let's say saya tak tukar guna variable t, saya guna variable x. Okay, bila integrate, awak akan dapat tadi bukannya t squared t. Okay. Integrate baru dapat t squared. Okay. So bila integrate kat sini, kita still akan dapat same answer kan? X squared over 16 from 0 up to, bukan 4, sorry. Limit tadi kita dah faham dah, kita kena guna x untuk upper limit x. Okay. Kalau saya tukar macam ni, bila substitute untuk upper limit ni yang jadi problem, because by right kita akan buat substitute x into x squared. Saya cuba highlight lah. Substitute x into x squared. So kat situ patutnya kita akan dapat jawapan x squared over 16. Apa yang memang kita nak lah, what we want to find. Tapi over the years, selalunya student akan tercareless bahagian ni. Instead of substitute, dia akan pergi buat multiplication. Dia pergi darabkan benda tu. So nanti ramai yang akan buat, okay, x substitute dengan x squared, dia akan tiba-tiba pergi darab. Dia dapat jawapan x cube over 16. Tersalah konsep kat situ. Instead of substitute, dia pergi multiply. So nak avoid kesilapan yang careless simple macam tu, kita tukar variable lah siap-siap. So that kita terus nampak, okay, x substitute into t. Kita dapat jawapan x squared over 16. Instead of nanti awak pergi darabkan dia, awak dapat jawapan x cube over 16. Rugilah, calculation dah betul, tiba-tiba careless kat bahagian akhir. Okay. So, menjawab persoalan tadi question mark, kenapa ada dua step yang questionable kita buat awal-awal. First, upper limit tak boleh constant, kalau tak nanti dapat jawapan probability. Kita tak dapat jawapan function. Yang kedua, kenapa saya tukar variable? Sebab kita nak dapat jawapan tu yang sebenar, avoid careless mistake. Instead of substitute, awak pergi multiply. Okay. Alright, settle second one, second function. Kat sini kita kena cari, okay, apa nilai probability yang kita dah dapat? So, it's f of upper limit kita. Upper limit cari kat sini. Awak dah integrate sampai mana sebenarnya tadi kan? Kita dah integrate sampai 4. So, f4. How to find this one? Substitute this into the function. So, we have now 4 squared over 16. This is 1. Settle. Kita dapat 1 kat situ. Okay. Baru settle second interval. Now kita proceed. Last interval, it's from 4 up to positive infinity. In the sense of inequality, it's x greater than 4. So our cumulative now would be equal to, okay, remember cumulative before, jawapan sebelum yang kita dah cari ni, saya ambil kat situ, saya highlight 1, okay, 1 plus with, baru kita start integrate. Last region kita, from 4 up to x, function is 0 dx. And our final answer kita dapat 1. Okay. 1 tu penting. That's indicator kita berada di jalan yang benar. Kenapa? Because we know total of probability must be equal to 1. So for cumulative part, our final answer also must be 1. Jawapan akhir kita mesti stop kat 1. Kalau jawapan akhir tak stop kat 1, kita dapat jawapan lain, maksudnya function kita dah salah. Okay. Baru settle second step. Tak siap lagi. Now, baru kita pergi kepada last step. Okay. In order to write our final answer, make sure it must be in the form of piecewise function. Jawapan akhir mesti dalam bentuk piecewise. So, piecewise of cumulative distribution function. Kita tadi salin balik jawapan kita. Start dengan apa? First answer kita dapat 0. And then that is when x is less than 0. Second one, jawapan yang kita dapat, function tadi, x squared over 16. Our range is from 0 up till 4. And then last one, our answer is 1 when it's greater than 4. And that is how we find cumulative distribution function. Saya cuba highlight lah jawapan-jawapan yang kita dapat. Okay, first tadi kita dapat 0. Region kita. Okay, range kita yang saya dah kotakkan tu. Itu yang pertama. Kalau check balik, itu yang saya tulis lah kat bawah tu. Okay, yang kedua, function kita ni, x squared over 16. So, range is from 0 up to 4. And last one, our answer is 1. Range is when it's greater than 4. Okay, settle. That's how we find cumulative distribution function for continuous random variable. Okay, settle ni. Okay, next question. Sketch the graph. Okay, so from here kita nak sketch graph kita macam biasa. When it comes to graph, mesti ada paksi. And our axis must be label. Okay, x-axis and then y-axis now dia dah tukar kepada cumulative. Okay. Same step as probability, kita just substitute one by one je value dalam graph kita. Dia tak ada benda lain pun. Kita ganti-ganti je. Okay, first one saya ganti 0 when x is less than 0. So, kat situ empty circle less than 0. Maksudnya dia ke arah negative infinity. So, kita kena buat arrow lah. Because that's indicator it goes to negative infinity part. Okay, settle. Next one. Pergi kepada second function pula. 0 substitute into the function, kita still dapat 0 tapi itu included. So, status kita dah berubah. Included. Okay, and then when it's 4, so kita ganti kat situ 4 into the function, we get 1 included. Okay. Between 0 up to 4 dah ada 2 titik ni. Saya nak sambungkan graph. Hati-hati tengok function kita. Function sekarang is x squared over 16. And by right basic shape dia quadratic. Graph apa? Graph senyum. So bila graph senyum, tengok mesti ada curving kan senyum kat situ. So sekarang graph kita separuh senyum lah sebab kita nak separuh paksi je. From 0 up till 4. So dia ada kena nampak kat situ ada curving, ada half of quadratic there. And then last one, when it's greater than 4, it's fixed at 1. So kat 1 ni dia tak stop lah. So it goes to positive infinity, so dia kena arrow juga. Indicator it goes to positive infinity. Okay. That's how we sketch cumulative distribution function for continuous random variable. Graph kita mesti ada arrow daripada negative infinity part up till positive infinity part. If it's probability graph, macam ada buat kat previous part, soalan probability, dia takkan ada arrow-arrow. Dia sambung-sambung titik je. Okay. Settle. That's for the graph. Next one, we want to calculate probability from 2 up to 3. Okay. Part C, probability from 2 up to 3. Okay, so in previous lesson, for probability density function, we already learned on how to find probability using function probability density function. Maksudnya kita nak cari probability daripada probability density function, we have to integrate. Okay, but just now kita dah cari cumulative function untuk soalan ni. And for cumulative, we know actually we integrate the function. Maksudnya function yang kat dalam cumulative ni, F besar ni, kita dah integrate siap-siap. Maksudnya kalau saya nak gunakan cumulative to find probability, saya dah tak perlu integrate. Kita tinggal substitute je. Kenapa? Sebab function ni function yang dah siap diintegratekan. Okay, but careful, function cumulative, dia akan carry value from negative infinity up till that value. Okay, saya cuba lukislah on a number line biar semua orang faham. Okay, so now let's say saya nak kena cari probability from 2 up to 3. Okay, by right region yang saya nak, kawasan ni je saya cuba highlightkan. Okay, yang colour orange. Ini area probability yang saya nak. Okay, menggunakan konsep cumulative, okay, for 2, let's say saya ganti F2, cumulative of 2, saya akan dapat region from 2 goes to negative infinity part. Saya highlight colour hijau. Ini value untuk F2. Okay. Kalau saya ganti F3 pula, cumulative of 3, saya akan dapat region from 3 goes to negative infinity part. Itu value untuk F3. Penuh-penuh ni. Colour pink saya ni. Okay. Based on that number line, saya harap semua orang nampak. Okay. F3 kawasan atas. F2 kawasan bawah. Yang kita nak, kawasan yang saya highlight tadi, yang saya dah shadedkan colour orange ni, yang kat bawah ni. Ini je kawasan yang saya nak. So, menggunakan konsep tu, kita nampak. Okay, actually, in order to find probability from 2 up to 3, this is the same as F3 minus F2. Kan? Kawasan pink tolak kawasan hijau. Dapatlah kawasan orange. Okay. So macam mana nak cari F3 and F2? Tengok function F3 and F2 ada kat mana. Kalau kat sini kita nampak okay, dia ada dekat second function. So directly substitute je. Ingat, terus substitute. Tak perlu integrate. Sebab function cumulative ialah function yang dah siap kita integrate. Okay, so for F3 we would get 3 squared over 16. For F2, we get 2 squared over 16. So, our final answer here would be 5 over 16. Dah, siap. Dia jadi senang lah. Dah tak payah nak integrate apa-apa dah. Tapi, jadi senang kenapa? Because kita dah cari cumulative function. Kalau kita tak ada lagi cumulative function, then kita kena integrate one by one lah. No other choice. Okay. And then last one, question D, we have to find median. Okay, for median, just now I already highlight it's actually FM equal to half. Kita kena gunakan konsep ni. Okay, FM equal to 0.5. Okay, maksudnya kat sini apa? Okay, daripada cumulative function yang kita ada ni, okay, 0 dah ada kat sini. First, 1 ada kat sini. So, apa yang kita tahu? Confirm 0.5 akan duduk kat function yang tengah-tengah ni. So, soalan dia sekarang, nak kena ganti X tu berapa? Dapat jawapan 0.5. That's why dia kata FM equal to 0.5, find M. M tu apa? M is actually X value. Okay, so saya ganti M kat dalam second function. Kita akan dapat M squared over 16 equal to 0.5. So, M squared is actually 8. M akan dapat plus minus 8. Okay. Ada plus minus kat situ. Logik ke median ada dua jawapan? Tak logik. So finally kita kena choose whether it's positive or negative based on our region. Region tadi kita ganti kat dalam second function. Apa dia punya range? Saya patah balik sekejap. Range kita from 0 up to 4. It's positive range. So, kita kena pilih jawapan yang positif. Kenapa tadi? Kenapa pilih positif? Because our X in the range of 0 up to 4. Okay. Dia tak semestinya sebenarnya kita mesti reject jawapan negatif. Bukannya median tak boleh negatif. Kenapa tadi kita pilih positif? Because our range is 0 up to 4. Let's say lah kalau soalan tu tadi, range yang kita ada tu is like negative 4 up to 0. Contohnya macam tu. So kalau negative 4 up to 0, awak kenalah pilih jawapan negative cert 8. Dia macam tu je konsep dia. Kalau range positif, pilih jawapan positif. Kalau range negatif, pilih jawapan negatif. Okay. That's for median. Okay, kita cuba lagi satu soalan yang melibatkan cumulative, upgrade sikit function panjang sikit. Tadi satu function je senang. Okay, so now we have a probability density function. From here, we have to find the cumulative and then sketch the graph, find the probability, find the median. Banyak cerita dia kat sini. Okay, kita mulakan dengan step yang pertama, kita nak kena cari cumulative function. Okay. So, for cumulative, macam tadi, ingat kita ada 3 steps. Step number 1, buat apa? Lukis number line. So that we clearly identify how many interval do we have that we have to integrate. Okay, kita akan start dengan first one. Negative 2 up to 0. Negative 2 up to 0. Function is 3 over 16. Ingat dia dah tukar tu dia dah jadi T. So T plus 2 squared. From 0 up to 2, 3 over 16, T minus 2 squared. And then it's 0 otherwise. So from here, we know we would have 4 different interval that we need to integrate. Okay. So kita start dengan first one. When it's negative infinity up to negative 2. Okay, so for the first function, it's from negative infinity up to negative 2. We can rewrite this as x less than negative 2. So our cumulative function f(x) will be integral from negative infinity up till x, and it's 0. So our answer is 0. Okay, but then don't forget kita dah cari cumulative ni sampai berapa? Check upper limit Upper limit kita f of negative 2. So it's f of negative 2. But negative 2 substitute into 0, we still get 0. Okay. Ni tadi saya masukkan negative 2 substitute into 0. Kita still dapat jawapan 0. That's cumulative for the first one. Okay, pergi kepada yang kedua. Second region is from negative 2 up till 0. Okay, so negative 2 is included, 0 excluded here. Careful. So, it's 0 plus with, okay, now for the second region, negative 2 up till x, and our function is 3 over 16 t plus 2 squared dx. Okay, simplify this up. We get now 0 plus with, okay, 3 over 16 constant. T plus 2 squared, integrate, we get t plus 2 cube over 3. Negative 2 up to x. 3 we can simplify, so substitute the limit, we actually get 1 over 16 of x plus 2 cube. If I substitute x, we get x plus 2 cube. If we substitute negative 2, it gets 0. So our answer here is x plus 2 cube over 16. Okay. So that's for the function part. For the cumulative part, remember find f of our upper limit, f0. How do we find f0? 0 substitute into our answer now. So it's 2 cube over 16. So we get half. Itu penting. Jangan tak kira cumulative kita berapa. Sebab kenapa kena cari ni? Ingat, cumulative is summation of probability. Hasil tambah probability. So, kita dah kena kira. Kita dah cari sampai berapa. And then, tambahkan dengan function seterusnya. Itu yang kita kena buat setiap kali. Okay. Next one, kita proceed. Third interval, it's from 0 up to 2. Okay. So, 0 is included, 2 is excluded. Our cumulative function now would be half. Mana datang half? Jawapan sebelum tadi, ingat. Saya tambahkan. Plus with integral from 0 up to x. And our function now is 3 over 16. T minus 2 squared dx. Okay. And then carefully simplify this. Half plus with 3 over 16. Integrate t minus 2 squared. We get t minus 2 cube over 3. Now it's from 0 up till x. Okay. Substitute x, we still get x minus 2 cube. Substitute 0, we would get half. So this is actually half plus with 1 over 16 of x minus 2 cube minus with negative 2 cube. Okay. And then finally simplify this up. We get x minus 2 cube over 16 plus 1. Sebab kat dalam tu tadi kan negatif. So dapat positif kan. Positif 8 over 16 plus 1 over 2 dapatlah 1. Okay. Itu yang kena hati-hati. Simplify function. Jangan careless. So kena cari pula dia punya value. So f berapa? Upper limit. F2. So 2 substitute into the function. We will get 2 minus 2 cube over 16 plus 1. And this is actually 1. Okay. Second last interval, kita dah dapat jawapan 1. Maksudnya tu kita dah betul. Kenapa? Because for last part, now it's from 2 up to infinity. Function is 0. Kan? So maksudnya kena tambahkan dengan cumulative before, kita dah dapat 1. 1 plus with the last function from 2 up to x0 dx. For sure kita akan dapat 1 semula. And saya pesan awal-awal tadi apa? Final answer kita mesti stop at 1. That's the main criteria for cumulative function. So kita tahulah kita dah betul. Kalau kat sini tak dapat 1, confirm dah kita dah salah. Dah mengarut lah tu. Okay. And then last step, step number 3. Ingat tadi, you have to rewrite back in the form of piecewise function. So apa tadi first? We have 0. That is when x is less than negative 2. Next one, we have x plus 2 cube over 16. That's when negative 2 up till 0. Moving on, we have x minus 2 cube over 16 plus 1. That's for x is from 0 up to 2. And then last one, we have 1 when it's at least 2. So that is our piecewise function. Okay, settle with this part. Okay, kita dah dapat dah. Saya nak cuba kecilkan pun dia tak akan nampak lah. Memang jalan kerja kita panjang tu kan. Memang satu muka surat kalau exam ni. Soalan favourite jugalah. Dia sukalah nak keluar sebab jalan kerja dia panjang. Okay, settle with cumulative. Next, kita nak sketch the graph of cumulative and probability. Dua-dua kita nak lukis. So, saya start dengan graf cumulative dululah sebab kita dah ada function cumulative kat sini. Okay, so ingat tadi kena buat apa? Lukis part C and then substitute each value into the function to find your cumulative value. Very easy, very straightforward. Okay, so first one, when it's less than negative 2. So, apa dia buat? 0 goes to negative infinity part. Okay, arrow, settle. Settle first function moving. Second one, negative 2 substitute, we get 0. Status dah berubah. Substitute 0 into the function, you will get half. Dapat 1/2 kat situ. Okay. 1/2. Okay. Nak connect between these 2 point, ingat itu graf kubik. Graf kubik macam mana? Bentuk S kan? So dia ada S lah. Ada curving sikit kat situ. Okay. Dah settle. Next one. Kita ada 0 substitute into the function. Kita still dapat half kat situ. Status dah bertukar lagi. Substitute 2 into the function. Kita akan dapat 1. 1 when x is 2. Okay. Lagi sekali, itu graf kubik so dia ada bentuk S juga. And then last one. When it's greater than 2, dia 1. So 1 goes to positive infinity. Ingat ada arrow-arrow kat dalam awak punya function. Okay. Okay. Now we want to sketch the graph for probability density function. So same step. First you have to label your axis. So now must use small f, that's represent probability. And then label value of x that we have is -2, 0, and 2. So substitute each value into the function. Start with the first one. -2, substitute into the function, we would get 0. So that's the first one, 0. 0, substitute into the function, we would get there should be, dapat berapa tu 0, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12/16. 3/4. Okay, this is quadratic, half quadratic. So ada curving. Tak cantik, kejap. Adjust sikit. Okay. And then next one, pergi second function. 0 substitute into the function, still the same. We get 3/4. So tukar status included. 2 substitute into the function, we would get 0. Half quadratic juga. So that's the shape of our graph. Kalau nampak ada beza kat sini kan? Antara graph cumulative dengan graph probability. Step sama, just substitute value into the function, label, sambungkan titik. Tapi kalau graph cumulative mesti ada arrow-arrow. Kalau graph probability tak ada arrow-arrow tu. Itu major differences lah. Okay. Settle. Next one, part C, we have to find probability x greater than 1. Okay. So remember, kalau nak cari probability ada dua cara. If we want to use probability function, then you have to integrate. If we want to use cumulative function, then you just have to substitute, but then careful with the region. Okay, so saya lukis number line lagi sekali nak biar clear. Now we want to find greater than 1. So saya nak cari kawasan yang depan ni. It goes to positive infinity lah. Okay. But if I substitute F1, kita akan dapat kawasan yang belakang ni. This is F1. Okay. But we know total of probability must be 1. Okay. Kalau saya label penuh-penuh daripada depan ni sampai belakang, total ni mesti dapat 1. So in order to find the probability greater than 1, it's actually 1 minus F1. Kan? 1 tolak kawasan yang belakang, dapatlah kawasan yang depan. Okay. How do we find F1? Find your cumulative function. Cari 1 lies in which function. So in this case, 1 lies on the third range. So substitute 1 there. So we have 1 minus 2 cube over 16 plus 1. So here our answer should be 1/16. Okay. Last one, we have to find the median. So remember, for median, Fm equal to 0.5. So in previous example, I already show how to find the median by using the function itself, by using the cumulative function itself, substitute, and then find the answer. So in this example, I'll show how to find based on the graph. So we can also find the median straight away from the graph if we can clearly see where is 0.5 in our cumulative. So refer to cumulative part, and then here we can clearly see that half value of x that represent half here is 0. Means f0 would be equal to 0.5. So there we know that clearly our median would be 0. Okay. So dia ada dua cara lah nak cari median. Satu kita substitute dalam value cari jawapan. Satu lagi kita boleh nampak graph. But for graph, dia very restricted. Kita boleh nampak terus kalau dalam graph tu kita ada value 1/2. Kalau dalam graph tak ada value 1/2, then kita tak akan nampak lah median tu apa from the graph. Okay. Both way acceptable, kena tengok kesesuaian soalan. Alright, that's all for cumulative distribution function for continuous random variable.